want it this way then?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
I'm Martin Lewis. I'm chair of the Radnor Arms Hotel Limited Community Benefit Society, and we're trying to raise money to purchase and renovate the Radnor Arms Hotel. At last, the shares are on sale and they're doing very well.
I'm Tony Allport. I've lived in the village for over 10 years now, but we've been in the area since 1984. I remember the village had two pubs when we first were here, the Eagle and the Radnor Arms. And when we first moved into the village, we used to use the Radnor Arms every Friday night with our grandchildren. That was their first night out, and they were about 2 days old, one of them. And then I used to go in with my son on Sundays to play darts, and yeah, it was a lovely pub.
I'm Steve. I've lived in the village for most of my life. Just hopefully this pub will get going, and I just like to see it going because I remember it when I was younger, really. It's a great community thing. What I most remember is driving down the street when the pub was open, and you'd always see someone. You know, you just finished work on whatever weekday or weekend, and you'd always see someone to pull up and chat to and go for have a pint. So, you know.
My name is David Lewis Price, and I was born here in New Radnor. Younger years, they were very happy. There's always somebody and always plenty to do. And well, the Radnor Arms, we used to sneak in here from the tennis court, which was over just behind, and have a pint of shandy. And we were more likely only about 14, I suppose. But it was always open for us, you know. But yeah, we have the old games back, and dart night, quoits night, and things like that.
Well, I'd love to see the Radnor Arms when it reopens, to see more local people come in, youngsters, pool table, jukebox, as it was, you know, back in the day, really. It's, you know, and especially when the sun's shining like it is today, it's a great atmosphere, isn't it?
When the Radnor Arms was opened back in the, I suppose, 80s,
Oh right, okay.
70s, 80s, you know, at say New Year's Eve, and everybody would be in either the Eagle or the Radnor Arms. Quite often the youngsters were in the Radnor Arms, weren't they? Because our two kids would be there, not necessarily the correct age, but they would be celebrating there, and then everybody would come out into the street for Auld Lang Syne, regardless of the weather. There might be snow on the ground or whatever, but I think that with the Radnor Arms opening again, I mean, this is a wonderful community, there's no doubt about it, but we've got lots of wonderful new people who've moved in, ready to, we've done our bit because we're both in our 80s, but we're really looking forward to supporting everything that the Radnor Arms does, and it'll be a wonderful success.
When the Radnor Arms opens again, I'd like to see them have a really strong start with the wet sails and then eventually with the food, but I'd like to see fundraising events and stuff that the hub does, maybe to start there where we have clubs and everything else using it on a regular basis every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, young and old, lend me your ears. I would just like to tell you that we have actually got enough money to buy the pub. 130,000 was a kind of minimum target, as in that would be really beneficial for us. But we are over 110,000, and this is a match funded situation. We have government money, so there's already over 200,000 in the pot, which means that we can start getting it organised. The reason why we're carrying on is because there's another 90,000, give or take, of government money to match. So the more we get in the pot, the bigger the pot. Anybody who buys a share has a share in what they want to do with the pub. So a big round of applause to all of you for contributing. And I will just say one tiny thing more, is that your dedicated committee members have worked their asses off. So a big round of applause for them to get all this together. Okay.